welcome to the second episode of the #VC Road Trip, the only show that takes you behind the scenes of the Varsity Cup. This week, I'm keeping it local here in my hometown Pretoria as we visit the boys from UP-Tuks. Notorious for their sporting excellence and popular tagline, Tuks of Niks, we take a peek behind the strike generation to find out what makes Tuks tick.
Stripe generation, better earn your stripes, better earn your stripes. Go!
Well done. What exactly was that we just did?
That was Tuks' sports unity dance, basically. Here at Tuks, we have so many different sports, and we just figured that if we had one way to celebrate our victories, it would kind of bring us together, a way to unite the sports Tuks family.
What other dances do you have planned here today?
We're actually rehearsing a little something. You want to come over and see?
Yes, sure, let's go.
Check it out. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tuks! What does it take to be a top cheerleader?
I think cheerleading is along lines with every other high performance sport. Most people think that it's just a fun little game, but it takes passion and dedication, and everybody in our squad really wants to be here.
My main title is obviously the Tuks Sport Communications Officer, so I guess it's just making sure that everybody knows what to do, when to do, and just basically coordinating, some of the elements that help us as Tuks Sport host one of the best events in the country, which is Varsity Cup.
And tell me a little bit more about Chippy.
What?
Please spell my name right. Luke van der Smit, SMIT. Oh. SMIT.
You've recently moved up here from Cape Town.
Yes.
Tell us how the transition was for you.
Well, it was definitely difficult, especially coming here, and I didn't know where the shops were, anything. I don't know where anything was, so I kind of felt like a lost fart in the wind. Yeah, and also at training sessions, obviously there is a lot thinner here than in Cape Town, so doing fitness in pre-season, I felt like I was giving birth to a buffalo through my lungs. So.
And the famous tagline you guys have, Tuks of Niks. Can you tell us about that?
I think the tagline Tuks of Niks means that it's about giving everything, and if you don't give everything, you can leave it.
What is it that makes Tuks such a force?
Well, I think we're brotherhood here. I promise you, we do everything together. When we go out, we socialise, we're a team. You'll see us everywhere, especially at Livingston's, all the guys there having a social, having some cold ones. But when you get into training, we train quite hard. Sometimes it gets physical.
So I think we are going to go outside and get a little bit physical on that note, right? Are we up for this? Good to go? Yeah. You're going to be kind? Maybe. Come on, I'm a girl! On your marks, get set, go! Whatever, guys. A high performer wouldn't be the same without the right tools and training. Tuks has some of the best training facilities in South Africa, which we suspect might be one of the reasons why they always end up amongst the top teams. So now tell me, how long have you been working with the Tuks team?
I started in beginning of 2011 with the Tuks rugby team.
What kind of training do these guys go through in preparation for something like the Varsity Cup?
We have a lot of, at least 3 to 4 sessions a day in October. We have a strength session, which is basically in the gymnasium. And then we've got field sessions, which they do forwards and back split. Anything from 3 to 6 hours a day of training.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the dungeon and why it's called the dungeon? Maybe?
It's kind of called the dungeon for obvious reasons. It's underneath the building. It's quite dark inside. And once you get in, you're probably not going to get out.
Right, thanks, Nat. Thanks, everyone. Guys. Varsity Cup isn't all about rugby, it's about beauty and giving back too. While the boys are scoring tries out in the beautiful game, the ladies are showing us exactly what true beauty means. Miss Varsity Cup is an integral part of the tournament and celebrates just that. Karishma, tell me a little bit more about the Miss Varsity Cup Championship.
Okay, so basically Miss Varsity Cup is about keeping the aggro on the field. It's an event all on its own.
And what does it take to be a Miss Varsity Cup?
You have to be confident, you have to be humble, while keeping your dreams up high. It's all about the inner beauty, and beauty with a purpose.
Do you have some beauty tips for the ladies out there?
Okay, so what's new I've seen around is contouring. Get a dark concealer, put it over here, it creates a shadow and makes your face look a bit thinner. Use highlighter, it makes your cheekbones pop out, and it's really, really awesome.
Wow, ladies, thank you so much for the pamper session. What do you guys think? Am I Miss Varsity Cup ready?
Definitely. In fact, you can try on my crown for a second.
Oh, yeah!
You look just like Miss Varsity Cup.
Oh, sorry, is that my phone? Just hold it for a sec. Sorry, my phone.
That's mine. Tune in next week for the hashtag VC Road Trip.
Hi! We are the contestants of Miss Varsity Cup 2016. Don't forget to back your boykies. UP-Tuks! Tuks of Niks! Woo!
And speaking about charitable causes, the ladies weren't the only ones giving a little bit back to the community.
This is a shelter for abused women who are victims of domestic violence. We're extremely fortunate because for the last 5 years, the Tuks boys have chosen us as their charity. They have brought all sorts of products for us to use during the year. As things are so expensive at the moment, this is really, really helpful to us.
We at Tuks Rugby obviously visiting today and getting the guys to share and obviously be part in working with the community, helping people realize what we have to do as individuals outside. Keeping the aggro on the field means obviously keeping high levels of testosterone on the field and not in the homes.
I think it's so good that they get the chance to be a support and to show that they care. Am I watching this Varsity? Of course I am. And Tuks again.
Dean, we're standing here in front of the archives. Could you explain a little bit more about it?
Yes, this is our archive. Last year we were 46 years old, and this year we're 47 years old, and this is all our memories we made and our trophies that we achieved over the years.
Byron, tell me, what does it take to bring home a winning team?
Well, number one is you have to work hard. It's our third season last year. We have a lot of engineer students studying here in Bumpani. So last year we had a team of older players, and that helped us a lot.
Come on, Tuks, Tuks of Niks. They're about to go for the kick.
Hey guys, it's Arthur Buanakawa.
And I'm Chamba Peasy.
And we are live in Tuks. We're from YFM, guys. It's absolutely crazy. Don't forget to watch Varsity Cup every Monday night. Tuks of Niks! Tuks of Niks! Tuks of Niks!
Well, that's a wrap for the second episode of the hashtag VC Road Trip. Next week, we travel through to Stellenbosch, where it's always lengte in die Boerland. For more information, you can visit www.varsitycup.co.za. You can also get tickets to all the Tuks game at the new Varsity Sports app, so download that now. I will see you at the next game, and don't forget to back your Vikings!